Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. I just walked past and I thought you were really stylish. You have great style. Are you an artist? Are you an artist? An artist? Like a painter or...
Yeah.
Is this...
You are?
No, I thought you might be. I was like, she looks very creative.
No, I'm not artist.
What do you do? I'm very curious now. Are you in like marketing or visual media or something like this? Oh.
One more person.
Oh no, me too. I was just like curious about. I run a business, like a coaching business, so I was just curious about you. What's your name? I'm Sam.
Yeli.
Nelly.
Yeli.
Yeli. You're not from London, or you've lived here?
I'm sorry?
Do you live in London?
Yes.
Nice. Me too. Short time.
Yeah.
Originally, where are you from? Your country? Oh, from Seoul.
That's Seoul, but yeah,
Close by. Yeah. My friend is in Seoul right now. She just moved to Seoul.
Really?
Yeah, to live there. So I maybe will go and visit one day. It's very nice. You like it?
Yes.
Better than London?
I prefer London.
You prefer London? Interesting. I think I would prefer Korea. So yeah, maybe I learned one word. Nuna. Yeah. I've dated one person from Korea, and she tried to teach me the language, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult to learn, huh? Are you spending Christmas in London?
Yeah.
First time?
Yeah, first time.
You have friends that you go with? That's good. That's important. At this time of year, it's nice being with people, like friends and family and things like that. Anyway, it was nice to meet you. I didn't want this to be weird. I just wanted to talk to you because you look nice. So I just wanted to, say hi, give you a compliment. But have a nice time. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hi guys, so that was a very, very interesting one because I saw her across the room from me. I was on the other side of the balcony, and I was tempted not to go and say hello, simply because she had her phone in her face like this at it, and it is difficult to be enchanted by someone that's just staring at their fucking hand like that. That's an effect, and I do think that's real. A lot of the time when we miss opportunities, it's because there wasn't a vibe or there wasn't charm or character. But I decided that I would go anyway because I didn't want to just be prejudiced and miss out because of some intuition or prejudice. And it was very interesting because for the first part of the conversation, she was actually very calm and open. She looked me in the eye. She was quite calm. But then there were some little questions, maybe, possibly, and probably it's a cultural difference, where I would say something like, oh, so I thought you were an artist. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, oh, so what do you do? And it's like, you probably didn't see on camera, but then her face was like this, like I'd said something abominable, right? And it's our job in those situations to solve the problem. That's always your first responsibility. There's a problem, first solve the problem. Then I can solve the objection. Then I can figure out the next step. So in that situation, I was like, okay, well, she's clearly misunderstood that question or misinterpreted it, or she made her nervous. So it's like, oh, I run a business. That's what I do. I was just curious at what you do, right? So it's like trying not to be emotionally reactive, but to be intellectually responsive, right? It's the difference between reactive and responsive. Reactive is not under your control, responsive is. So you might get that lurch in your stomach of like, oh, she looks nervous, this is awkward, I feel weird, but you just speak through it, right? Solve the problem. You don't have the right to get awkward and anxious and shy. It's your responsibility to make sure that she feels okay. That's your primary responsibility. So take the pressure off yourself. Don't get all introverted and insular. Be like, oh, I feel weird. It doesn't matter how you feel. You are standing in front of a woman who didn't ask you to be there, so it's your job to make sure that she's good. That's your responsibility. And so it was a mixture of positive and not negative, but awkward and cool. But at the end, there just was no way to really transition that, right? It just didn't feel like there was a vibe, and sometimes it just feels inauthentic to ask for something that you haven't developed enough for it to be logical or reasonable. So I just left it at that. I hope, you know, you can't always guarantee that the person feels better afterwards, but that should always be your goal. Just make sure they feel good afterwards. Guys, if you want to get out there, come out into the public and do what we're talking about here, get in touch with me at the link in the description and we'll get on a call and figure it out for you.